Morning. Man, it's been a while since I've been doing any of this stuff, trying to get things posted on this channel, but I'm gonna try to get things going again. I'm gonna try to do something maybe a little bit different than what I've been doing because, well, what I've been doing hasn't really been working. So my goal now is to just post some videos. My original goal was to try to get out and run and use this as a way to get me into shape. And well, my running habits are not as consistent. I feel like that's a little bit of maybe a higher bar to set for myself than what I need to get started. I find myself getting very ambitious on wanting to achieve certain things and starting out full bore. And that level of intensity is not easily maintained in the long run. So I don't know if you're the same way as me. If you are, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Feed the algorithm for me, if you will. Maybe there's some of y'all that can just say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna do this," and you can turn it on and go. But that ain't quite me. So I'm gonna try to do this in smaller, more manageable steps. And as I do this, hopefully this will also help me gain a sense of clarity and vision with where I want things to go. I'm working on starting a tea brand. Man, I know everybody does coffee, and I love coffee too. But I tell you, I also really, really love tea, especially for all the medicinal and the health benefits that it's got. So anyway, that's something that's been on my mind for the past year, 2 years, really, and just haven't done it. And I came across a company that's gonna hopefully help me and have designed something that I'll be rolling out at some point here. So if you're interested to see what that looks like and join me on my journey, man, I ask that you hit the like button, subscribe, and man, any words of encouragement in the comments would be greatly appreciated. And you can tag along to see me on this journey, on this pilgrimage into the unknown, because I don't know about you, but I want more from life. I really do. I want more. I work a good job. I'm able to provide for my family despite all the craziness that's going on in the world today. But I want to do more. I don't want to just scrape to get by. I want to be able to provide value. I want to help others heal and find healing and health. And I want to be able to make a larger impact beyond the four walls of my house, or maybe the people that I come in contact with through my job. I want to grow and expand and do more. I feel like the Lord has called me to that. And I don't want to look back in 5, 10, 15, 20 years and think about, like, man, I wish I would have done this before. Because I know that I've looked back on my life now as I get ready to turn 42 in the next couple of weeks and think, man, I wish I would have done this earlier. I wish I would have done this earlier. I think we can all look back with those thoughts, but I want to have as few of those as I can going forward from this moment on. I want to know that, hey, even if I failed, hey, I tried. I put myself out there and did something. And I think that in itself is worth its weight in gold. I think, I don't have that quote handy, but there's Hold on, let me see here. Thank you for your patience. I hope I didn't lose too many of y'all. Recently read this book on Teddy Roosevelt, who of course is quite the American hero. And man, Lord only knows if I'd be able to find that quote in here that easy. I thought I had written it down. I've heard it before. I probably can't. But anyway, I'll find it and post it in another video, or post it down in the comments, because he talks about, it's better to have gotten in the ring and failed than to just stay on the sidelines. It's easy to be a critic, but there is victory in getting in the ring even if you fail, because you got in the ring. Somebody else knows that comment, drop it down in the chat section if you will. This is one that I wrote down that is from Teddy Roosevelt, so I think this kind of applies as well. Life is a long campaign where every victory merely leaves the ground free for another battle. And sooner or later, defeat comes to every man unless death forestalls it. But the final defeat does not and should not cancel the triumphs if the latter have been substantial and for a cause worth championing. So I want to fight a fight and be part of a cause that's worth championing. Championing. And hopefully this YouTube thing will also help me in my speaking, as I can pronounce the words correctly, like championing. I think that's right. we'll roll with it. So anyway, this is just a brief update. I'm going to start trying to post. I'm going to say I want to post at least twice a week is what I want to start with. And it's going to be raw, unfiltered like this. I'm not going to do a bunch of editing. Maybe down the road I'm going to do that. But I want to focus on making a 1% change. So I'm going to do this one thing. And I want to practice on posting twice a week, even if it's ugly and raw and it's not the most polished thing, because I want to get in the habit. So I would encourage you, whatever you want to do, if you've made it this far in the video, you've got some perseverance, so I applaud you for that. But whatever you want to do, focus on that 1% change. If you want to get healthy, you want to get in shape, focus on doing 5 push-ups a day, 5 push-ups 5 days a week. If you're not doing any, 2. I mean, start somewhere where that bar is so low that you really just can't not do it. That's something that I'm trying to do January. Now that everybody's got their New Year's resolutions, I'm trying to focus on getting better and doing a quick, simple exercise 5 days a week. I started off 6 days a week. It's just hard for me with stuff going on the weekend. If I get a bonus 6th day, awesome. But I'm going to do, just a quick, short 5 minutes or 5 days a week, which really only takes, 5 or 10 minutes. Just something to build that habit that helps us get a foundation to build upon. So if you want to join me on this ride, man, I would love to have some people tag along. could use all the encouragement I could take on this. So anyway, if you stumbled across this video, man, any likes or subscribes would be greatly appreciated, and a word of encouragement or two in the comments would also be phenomenal. So I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope 2026 is a year of change for you, and will bring you the things, or bring you closer to achieving the things that you hope to achieve. But you got to take action. So let's do that. Let's take some action. Okay. Till next time. Peace.